try not to fall. Hi everybody, how's lunch? Good. Well, I just wanted to thank you guys for being here today. Obviously, that you guys know that you're here for a great cause, and we really appreciate that. You know, whoever had this vision and whoever put this together, I think we should take a minute and just give them a quick hand. I wasn't going to do this, but I thought about it on the way here, and I thought, well, I can share a little bit of my story. I just want to tell you how important it is to have really great mentors, really great programs, and you know, just a place where teens can go, which takes them away from an environment that may not be working for them. And I'm a perfect example of that. I was born in Iran during the war. I left Iran, and I escaped actually. And eventually I made it to the US, thank God. But you know, I started by living in Seattle housing projects. It wasn't easy. My brother died. You know, my mom was left alone to take care of us. She didn't even speak the language, so there wasn't much she could do. I was a bad kid. I was in gangs. I did smoke some things that I didn't have any business smoking. So I was just doing all the wrong things. And at 18, I ended up having my daughter right after high school. And you know, my parents thought, oh my gosh, your life is over. This is the worst thing you could have done. This is it, you know. But, you know, that was their point of view. But when I spoke to a social worker, she looked at me and she said, you know, Angel, you can either take this experience and become as successful as possible, or just stay on the path you are and, you know, end up on welfare and end up in the projects and raise your daughter under the same circumstances. Now for her to say that probably changed the whole path to my life. So after that, I just decided to, you know, really push myself and do things that, you know, I never dreamed that I was capable of, because I was around the wrong people and I was having, you know, my parents were giving me the wrong message. And this lady comes along and she says one positive thing, and here I go, just starting slowly, and I ended up in community college. I ended up being a 4.0 student, transferred to UW, and I graduated on the And now I'm a marketing manager, and I worked at Microsoft, so. My beautiful daughter's 16 years old. I have a son. Beautiful. I wish I could have brought him just to show him off. And I'm happily married. So, with that said, you know, along the way, through my college years, it was all mentors. It was people who looked at me and said, Angel, you have potential. You can do it. You know? And along the way, I had a group just like UTB. It was called the Trice Project. Being there and performing with them and just, you know, doing things that our teens are doing in UTB, it's that self-esteem that you never had because nobody's ever believed in you. And that's what we're here for. So with that, I hope you enjoy our next speakers. It's going to be Bradley, Karina, and Chantel. Thank you very much.